Okay, everybody, welcome back for another video of Master Command. Today we're going to be continuing our Auxiliary Corps playthrough, and ideally this will be the last episode. We'll see how it goes, but that's what I'm planning on. I think we should be able to get through these two encamped battles and then the HQ battle. So, let's go ahead and get to battle over here. Let's see. Oh, this is a rough... Oh, never mind, never mind. This isn't too bad. I thought this was a different doctrine. So they take extra fire damage. They like being in cover. They're unlikely to be aggressive. They've got a bunch of grenadiers, some sharpshooters. Okay. Okay. All in all, this doesn't look too bad. The bad thing is that they do have a lot of artillery, so we need to quickly knock out anyone coming between us and the artillery so that we can go ahead and run them down because they've got a lot. So, without further ado, let's get into this battle. Okay, we're loaded in and we are moving. So, since this army gets extra cover effectiveness, we want to try to fight them where they can't be in cover, which means I'm not going to advance on this side because that's going to incentivize them to take positions here in the woods. Instead, we're going to come over here. Yes, there's still some woods here that they can get into, but it's not nearly as thick as the cover over here. So we're just going to advance over here and try to do our best to fight them. We're also going to try to envelop them. We have some of our melee units coming over here. I have my Kreis units kind of providing backup. So we'll just see how that goes. Go ahead and get our Feldjägers into position. Like their artillery is starting to open up on our Feldjägers. I might start setting up here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and start getting guys spread out here. Our Bavarians. Let's bring the Saxon Musketeers over here. Let's try to get all of our artillery up here. Let's get the Kreis Grenadiers set up. You guys get set up as well. Feldjägers are taking a lot of hits. Go ahead and redeploy them a little bit. Start getting set up here. Variants. Yeah, you guys keep coming around. Let's get this cavalry around. That was not great. Got too many guys bunched up over here. Let's go ahead and let's shoot over here. They're pretty clumped up. You guys can hold your fire for now. Not sure what these guys are up to, if they're planning on charging in or what. But we need to get ready for their cavalry. Let's get you guys position. Let's take one Palatine unit and get them over here. Okay, let's go ahead and charge into the sharpshooters, I think. Never mind. I'm gonna have you guys retreat. We still have a lot of cavalry dancing around back there. Go ahead and try to knock out that artillery. And why don't we actually start directing some fire at their cavalry before they become more dangerous. Okay, you guys come here. You guys hold your fire. Let's try to get some more units down over here where they're going to be needed. Help out over here. Okay, we broke their cavalry. Let's go ahead and get that artillery then. Let's get our general up here helping out. Those guys should not be coming back. Nice. Clear them. Okay, all artillery, hold your fire now. And let's just clean up here. Nice. Got plenty of manpower, so I don't need to take the manpower option. What I really need is the veterancy and the food. Let's go ahead and go with that. Pillaging doesn't matter at this point. I kind of don't want to hurt our stamina, although the movement speed is tempting. Ammunition consumption is okay. We don't have that many more battles. Let's go ahead and re-roll for something that's going to help a little bit more. Let's re-roll one more time. Man, I really don't love these. Let's re-roll again. Okay, we'll just go well-kept arms again, I guess. Artillery move speed isn't bad, though. So that we could get our Imperial, we could get our field cannons in position earlier. But this is just good for everyone, so let's just go well-kept arms. And let's find a really good trait for our fire brigade. This isn't terrible. I mean, yeah, maybe I'll do that since 2 of these units are Feldjägers anyway, and we can just get more cover effectiveness out of them and reduce the fire damage they take. I think that's fine actually. Let's take away your ammunition. You don't need it that bad. For everyone else some ammunition. And then good tobacco. I feel like someone can use good tobacco. Maybe not. It would be good for you. You don't have a ration at all, so I could give it to you. Maybe I'll do that. Take that. Excellent earthworks. Be good for you. You could take good earthworks, and then you could just take the normal ones. And I could give our Chevaux de Frise to another unit. So you could use... You guys always end up taking a ton of casualties, so I'm gonna leave the chaplain on them. Maybe I can give it to like our Christ Musketeers. We can now upgrade into Grenadiers. Congratulations. Oh, and these guys can be Hussars. It's awesome. Makes them a little bit more viable. Maybe instead of the Spontoon, I'll give you guys these jackets. Cavalry pistol. Be good on our Hussars. Down the road. Tompions. Can anyone use a better Tompion? Could use Tompion. Soul. Excellent Soul. I think we're good on skits at the moment. I do tend to use these guys more as a shooting unit. Maybe I will give them the Soul. Shorter range, but a little bit better everything else. Excellent haversack, excellent canteen. Here, why don't you take the excellent canteen? I feel like I've given somebody a haversack. So you guys can have an excellent one. Okay. Then let's go ahead and let's come over here. I need to probably buy up some food. And then we can go make a run for that encamped army. We are burning food fairly quickly here. We come check out this battlefield real quick. See what there is. Okay, nothing important. Yeah, let's get back on the road. 40? I don't like that. We'll run out of food in like 5 days. Go back to marching. Sure. We can do this. Dragoon swords. Some carbines. I think we're good here. Yeah. See how these compare. Oh, dragoon swords very slightly better in melee, but the basket swords do give extra morale. And yeah, we'll just we won't even bother with that one. Keep moving. Let's come over here. We'll make it before we run out of food. And we will buy like a lot of food. I want to force march up there, so we'll just like buy everything. And then let's go ahead and make any last, well, we'll probably have time to make it to another town, but let's go ahead and make some of our last purchases and sales here. So let's sell you. Probably don't need the spawn tune at this point anymore. Yeah, let's definitely buy the excellent Tompion, excellent Towworm, that. Sell that, sell these. Anything else here that I really want? Maybe the breastplate? What do you have? You don't have anything, actually. Okay, so yeah, let's buy the breastplates, sell this, sell the young shoppings, sell that. Good Towworm would make our artillery marginally better. Canteen could be good. Let's see. Excellent beer, excellent coffee. Anyone just using normal coffee or lower? You're just using normal tea, so we could definitely upgrade you. Yeah, we could definitely throw your basic coffee. We could definitely do that. I know that artillery is using basic tea. And someone else could probably use good tea, so we'll just buy that. And then let's go ahead and sell off a couple more things here. That canister, I don't think we'll be... Sure. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and see here. I think I want to open a slot for you and give you this so that you can get that 75 stamina. And then we have some excellent Tompions, which we want to throw on somebody for sure. So let's give, who was it? You, the excellent Tompion. Let's give you a good Tompion. You take an excellent Towworm. Have a good one. You guys could really use some stuff. Let's go ahead and let's get you this tea. Oh my gosh. Do this Bible. Blind and I didn't see the tobacco. Let's give you the excellent breastplate. Do any of these stamina? No, none of them do. Well, I'd rather you have this. Then you needed the excellent coffee. Have anything? Let's go ahead and check and see. These guys could use another upgrade. These guys could use an upgrade. Could give them the entrenching tools. So that they're making better use of cover, which goes well with earthworks. You need, so you two could use an upgrade, but I think all I have is like haversacks. The basket hilt, I want to get on one of our guys here. Let's do that. And let's do an upgrade. Give you that. Can sell to the stable some more things. So those we really don't need. Let's sort everything. You don't have a gun tool, but you're be full as it comes when it comes to these items. This I could give you as like a haversack. Sure. Oh my gosh. There. So these two guys could still use an upgrade. Could use an upgrade. Could give them both haversacks. Although they don't have a there, let's do that. They don't have a limber chest, so this will help them reload a little bit faster. And then you guys, I'll give a haversack. I'm tempted to give these guys the sturdy shoes. Give them one last upgrade and then give them the sturdy shoes. Probably won't need the spontaneous point. Okay, let's do that, and then there. Now you can get around the battlefield a little bit faster and maybe get you into position to use that canister. And we've pretty much exhausted all the money here. So let's go ahead and let's force march up here. See if we can't knock out this one last battle. And then we can come over here, buy up some ammunition, buy anything else that we need, and raid the town if we need to. Receive 2 excellent treatises. Yes. Max range and reload, fire damage and accuracy. Yeah, that's really good. So you take that, and then max range and reload. Oh, it's a better version for you. Yeah, so let's give you the excellent version. And we can just get rid of this and treatise instead. Okay. With that said, I think we're ready to come over here, fight this encamped army. They are an artillery-focused army. They take more melee damage. Fortunately, they only have 5 artillery units, which is relatively small for some of the armies that we've been fighting. They take more melee damage, but they have several grenadiers, so kind of dangerous actually. Even in melee. That's okay. Alright, then let's get into this battle. Okay. So this time around, we're positioning our army to attack from over here. And we are doing that because I want them theoretically to have their army in a line like this. I want them on this side of the river because I want our melee units to be able to run through their line. But I don't know that they're going to turn their line exactly like I want them to. And considering that this is an artillery-focused doctrine, they shouldn't really come at me, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys in the woods for now. What's the range on these guys? Okay. This one actually has really far range. 553. 572. How far do you reach? Oh, you actually do get to the woods. Jeez. Maybe I'll have you guys pull back for now. Also, don't run. Run. Okay, it does look like we're getting in range of their artillery, so let's go ahead and start setting up our line. Bring the cavalry out over here a little bit. Barbarians, come over here. Let's come up here. Saxons, come down here. Price Grenadiers will be in reserve, ready to help in melee. Did. And then we will start setting up our artillery here. Okay. Yes, let's get you set up here. Let's hit these guys. Beautiful. Let's have you guys come here. Bring the barbarians a little wide. You guys need to get set up. Here, actually, you guys just go ahead and sit up here and unlimber. Varians. Move a little faster. And let's try and knock them out. Okay, nice. Let's move up. Go ahead and get you guys over here and involved, and we can start bringing you guys around the flank. You guys gonna fire? You guys have taken a lot of losses, you can come back for... And I'm gonna have you guys come in and break their stance. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. What is it called? Bracing. Yeah, that's it. Then let's have the artillery start working on their cavalry. Okay, and then let's charge in here. Let's pull back our hussars. Have you guys move forward. And load you up with round shot. Are they? Yeah, they're broken. Yeah. Then let's charge in here. Ice Grenadiers move up. Same here. You guys hold your fire. You guys are already gonna fire. They should break here. Yeah, you guys will be better off just bracing. Charge you guys in. I never told them to open fire. Oops. Well, these guys came back. Let's charge them. And then all of our artillery. You guys can try to shoot them. It's like our port cars have taken a lot of damage. At least morale damage. And then all artillery. Let's hit this guy. As far as recovered. Oh, all artillery. Let's focus this guy. And let's go ahead and charge them now. Go Hussars, let's run across this river. You guys hold your fire at this point. Charge into them. Okay, they're done for. Then let's get them, and that should be it. Okay, nice. Got some interesting items. Go ahead and take the money and veterancy, mostly for the veterancy. Or sorry, not money, the food and the veterancy. And then, do I want more accuracy, or do I want more? Do I want more reload and less fire damage received? I feel like we already have a lot of accuracy. Do I want to keep stacking that? Or do I want to reduce the amount of fire damage we're taking? Let's just go ahead and do this. I feel like in most cases having a more powerful offense is better. Let's find a good shooting trait for our guys here. Let's get Hilt Hanger Sword. You. What's your stamina? Here, let's just take that instead. Good toe worm. I know somebody could use a good toe worm. Or so I would have thought. Here we go. And then let's come this way. Let's do some mustering to generate some manpower. I need to make sure that everyone is getting a little bit of replenishment. Or maybe we just have enough for everyone. Yeah, we do. And let's come over here. Let's buy up some ammunition. Make sure everyone has ammunition. And maybe we make some last item adjustments. Marksman would be really good. This is good. The reload is good. He's a really good shooting officer, but I don't think I need someone good at shooting per se. I want someone who has a lot of melee stats. Melee traits, I should say. Which none of these guys really do. Yes, I do want excellent tea. Let's sell these off. We're good here. Foundry, I don't think we really need anything. We could go for the Bremer, but don't think we need it. That's crazy. This is a 45-second reload, and so is the Brummer. Ammo consumption's 39. What is yours? 27. Okay, so this consumes a lot more ammunition, but still. I'm actually kind of tempted. To just slap like a fat Brummer on here. Okay, who could use excellent tea? You could. I'll give you good tea. I don't think we need tea anymore. Actually, you don't have a ration. Okay, let's stay disciplined. We still need a little bit more ammunition. And it is probably not the correct choice to buy this Brummer, even though it's really tempting. It costs so much, and we can probably get more, utility by just, like, opening slots and putting items onto guys. So we'll go ahead and do that. Even though it'd be really fun to slap a Brummer onto a guy. Okay. Go ahead and give you a great coat. Are there any other great coats for sale? There are. Let's just go ahead and buy both of them. So let's give you a great coat and you a great coat. You could use another item here. Give you the gun picks. I could give you... I was gonna say haversack, but you already have one. Right, there were some items here that I wanted to buy. So let's buy this marksman. And this is also pretty good. This is good, I'll buy that. For the marksman, I'm gonna give it the excellent one to you. Okay, you've got an engineer, that's good enough. This other marksman... Yeah, let's give it to you. We're not going to need the chaplain for our last battle. We can sell him. I also sell these. Right. We want to throw that accuracy onto somebody. Tobacco. I was curious why their accuracy is so much higher. It's because they have a excellent Tompion and excellent tobacco, whereas we have excellent tea and excellent toe worms here. So our reload is better here, accuracy is better here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the accuracy on here. Let's go ahead and sell some things. Sell this. Sell these. Buy that. And reload and move speed. I give extra reload and move speed. Like, theoretically, I could give it to the Christ Grenadiers, who I've given buckshot, and then I like never use it. Okay, let's see if there's like anything else like really critical. Ooh, on iron ramrods. That actually is pretty good. Some tobacco isn't bad. Better Shavota Freeze is good. 'Cause I know some of our guys are just rocking normal Shavota Freeze. I don't want to give these guys earthworks because I feel like they're always getting shot by artillery. Okay. Oh yeah. Could switch this out and this would increase your reload a tiny bit. And then I don't need the large lumber chest. Grape shot is kind of fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that up and let's sell off this, these, those. And I think someone was using good tobacco. Maybe I'm wrong. I know you have no ration at all. Neither do you. Okay, so you take the excellent tobacco. You take this tea. You guys... I'm not gonna bother opening up a slot for you. Okay, let's see who can still use slots at the moment. I feel like everyone is actually doing pretty well. You're not gonna need that for our last battle. Maybe I'll give you a cavalry pistol instead. There is a heavy saber in here. 10 and 12 compared to 10 and 8. That actually is a small upgrade. So here, take this heavy saber. And then... yeah, I could go for that cavalry pistol. Be a slight upgrade here. Is there anything else that I'm missing that I should really get? Right. The iron ramrods. I do want those. Those could be really good on our Feldjägers, maybe. Okay, so let's sell off like everything here and then try to see if we can get the iron ramrods. Okay. We did that. Sell this. And then we can raid the town from here. So let's give you a ramrod and then let's raid. Speed up a little bit. Speed up a lot, actually. Let's get this last ramrod on you. And then we have some haversacks that we can just throw on guys if we need to, like them. Just keep raiding. Oh, nice. Cylindrical ramrod. So let's give you the better saddle. Morale, yeah, morale's good. give you that excellent ramrod. Sure. Okay, I've got these haversacks. Give one to you. I didn't even check to make sure he didn't have a haversack first. I can give one to you. You don't have a haversack. And then everyone else, I think, we're out of money to spend on upgrade slots. So it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and meet on the battlefield. So their reload is really dangerous. Their reload is really dangerous. But at least they have to get really close. They're going to be aggressive, so we can probably pick out like good defensive ground and fight them there. Fortunately, they've got like a bunch of Grenzer Hussars, which are like not like they're still good like cavalry, but they're not as good as the Hungarian veteran Hussars. They've got quite a few light infantry. Yeah, they actually have a lot of light infantry. Not a whole lot of line. Okay. I think we got this. Let's go ahead and load on in. Alright guys, here we go. Final battle. We are going to try to hold this little town here. We're going to have sort of like a crescent shape following the fence line here of this town and then extending over here into the woods. I've got my 2 Christ Grenadier units over here armed with buckshot. They're going to be trying to get on the flank. They're going to be backed up by these Life Grenadiers. And then I've also got my Palatine units over here that are going to get on the flank. I'm also realizing now that I thought this was the army where we deal additional flanking damage to them. That is not the case. They do additional fire flanking damage to us. However, since we're going to have such a wide line, we're not going to be at risk of that flanking fire. So let's go ahead, start getting our guys sorted here. Maybe I'll put you guys actually there, and then march you guys out to here. So what's the weakness of these guys? Their range is shorter. Okay. They just hold that position. We might try to take that hill. Okay, actually, I don't think that's I don't think we should do that at this point. So they will have the hill, that's okay. We're just gonna blast them with our double canister artillery. Mount wide with our Palatine guys. Let's move up a little bit here. Go ahead and get you guys around this way. Barbarians start spreading out. We fire for now. shoot at the sharpshooters. Don't shoot at the sharpshooters. Perfect. You guys shot at the sharpshooters. Try to squeeze in over here. Let's pull you guys back a little bit. Make more room for the artillery. I'm gonna get you set up over here. I'm gonna take your bayonets off. I'm gonna take yours off as well. I don't even know what's going on here. Up and try to shoot them. Okay, open fire. Is there cavalry gonna try to charge? They up to. Put your bayonets back on. Okay, you guys come help out over here. You guys help out here. You keep coming. Our cavalry come over here. Okay, let's pull you back. Bring our general over here, 'cause it's kind of a mess. Okay, you guys come over here. Let's charge in. Where is our general? Come over here. It's like our Imperial Hussars ended up routing. It's okay. Let's definitely get you guys. Here, just hit them. Okay, you guys have rallied, come back. Yeah, good work. Okay, and then let's charge in here. You guys rallied, so come up. You hold your fire now. our Feldjägers up here. Dude, Feldjägers were putting in work, gee. Okay, you guys form into a line. Let's move the artillery forward in case the cavalry rallies. Charge you in here. Nice. Okay. Oh no, not too bad. Not too bad. Honestly, it kind of felt a little too easy for an HQ battle. We did have like the one flank of our line route pretty hard, but wasn't too bad all things considered. Yeah, let's see who. Look at that. These Feldjägers, almost 1,000 kills. Well, over 1,000 kills, I should say. But then our double canister artillery getting close to 2,000. These Christ Grenadiers didn't participate at all. Let's enrich our men. They earned it. And the one last upgrade for our melee brigade. Yeah, we'll give them stubborn. All right. Another campaign done. Glory to the Holy Roman Empire, the war concluded in Hungary, where the Habsburg monarchy was cast down in the decisive struggle in the Battle of Rob. Yeah, honestly, that wasn't too bad. You know, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been like a Carolean Doctrine army with like 3 brigades of Hungarian grenadiers. Oh, that would have been just the way to end this campaign, since those Caroleans combined with the Hungarian grenadiers were so painful for us. Let's take a look at our army. Look at that. Almost 18,000 kills. Look at these Feldjägers. 16,500. Palatine, they kind of underperformed. Our melee units kind of underperformed, and that's a bummer. Like, look at that. They barely killed more than they lost. Kind of like all across the board. So our Palatine units were not very efficient for us. Imperial Field Artillery was pretty dang good, as were these guys. Loading them up with the double canister was so much fun. Rice Grenadiers lost a lot more men than what they killed. They were just like bullet sponges, I guess, or melee sponges, or maybe better said, artillery sponges. Okay, didn't do a whole lot for us there at the end. These guys kept getting targeted, they kept getting shot up. I know these guys didn't get the most kills even from our artillery, but I just loved having them with the double canister. So I'm gonna add them to our Regiment Hall of Fame. And I'm thinking about adding these guys. I don't know. I always underutilize light infantry, I think, but these guys did really well. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. If I had to do it again, I would find a better way to utilize our Palatine guys. I feel like I was definitely underutilizing them. Maybe I should have been going into melee more with them. Maybe I should have been using them more as like a kind of like a secondary shooting unit. But I feel like I was definitely underusing these guys. They didn't meet their potential. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Auxiliary Corps, very interesting if you kind of don't mind just kind of getting random units, since the units that you get are so dependent on buying officers or mustering. So you're not gonna like go to town and look and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy the Imperial recruits and I'm going to turn them into Bavarians eventually. It's just whatever you get from mustering or from your officer purchases, that you just got to find a way to use it, which is kind of fun. It makes for a unique campaign for sure. I enjoyed it. I feel like early on they were really strong. In the mid game, I feel like in Act Two, I feel like we had some struggles. Really trying to figure out what to do. Act Three, we got it together, and we did really well there. Um, um, yeah, so I'd say just be flexible with what you get. Use it to its best potential, right? Um, if you guys have any comments or thoughts, feel free to share them. I know that wasn't a picture perfect campaign by any stretch of the imagination, but we got it done, which is all that matters. Um, yeah, so I think uh, the new DLC should be coming out soon. It's kind of unclear exactly when, but probably probably by June 5th. I think June 5th or 6th the DLC should be out. I know there was a delay because there were some issues with Steam and getting the DLC page up and running there. So in the next 5 to 6 days, the DLC should be out, and that's when I think I'll resume my Master of Command campaigns. So I'll probably be quiet for a little while. They will probably release the update early. If they do, I'll do a patch notes video for that. And I might come out with like 1 or 2 videos, either playing Menace or playing Sudden Strike 5 in the meantime. Uh, but yeah, I'll hold off on Master Command until the DLC comes out. And then my first campaign I'm gonna play is Poland. I'm more interested in Poland than Sweden, but I'll be going back and forth. So there'll be Polish campaign and then a Swedish campaign, and then we'll see if I play through the rest of Sweden and Poland, or if I start to mix in some of the other like base game nations as well. But yeah, just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and to know what to expect from my videos here in the near future. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys making it this far, and we'll see you in the next video.